ලේස සමෝහජාලං තේනේව ලන්ද අරහං අරහෝති නාමං වන්දාමි බුද්ධ මමලං අදයේ ටපෙත්වා. Venerable members of the Mahasangha, friends in the Dhamma, today you hope to participate in this program for Dhamma discussion and meditation. First of all, we are going to observe 5 precepts. For that, please say Namo Tassa 3 times. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅgham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi saṅgham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi saṅgham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi saṅgham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Pānātipātā vēramaṇī sikkhaපදං samādhiyāmi, Adinādānā vēramaṇī sikkhaපදං samādhiyāmi, Kāmesu miccācārā vēramaṇī sikkhaපදං samādhiyāmi, Musāvādā vēramaṇī sikkhaපදං samādhiyāmi, Surāmeraya majjapamā daṭṭānā vēramaṇī sikkhaපදං samādhiyāmi, Tisaranena sandhiṃ pañcasīlaṃ dhammaṃ sādhukaṃ surakkitaṃ kattvā appamādena sampādeta. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Sīle patiṭṭhāya naro sapañño cittaṃ paññaṃ ca bhāvayam. Atapi nipako bhikkhu so imang vijataye jatanti. Homage to the exalted one, the worthy one, the supremely enlightened one. Venerable says, friends in the Dhamma, now we are going to listen to the message of the Buddha and practice of meditation. When we see the Buddha's message, it is very clear what the Blessed One explained. All the doctrines that the Supreme Buddha explained for 45 years can be summarized into one sentence, which is Sachitta Paryodapanam, purifying one's mind. When we do these activities explained by the Supreme Buddha, we purify our mind from negative thoughts. Why do we need to purify our mind from negative thoughts? Whenever we have negative thoughts in our mind, such as greed, anger, jealousy, delusion, actually we have no real happiness because of polluted mind. That is why we need to purify our mind from negative thoughts. The main purpose of everyone who was born in this world is happiness. Happiness is the main purpose of everyone. By practicing Dhamma, we purify our mind and also we develop our inner peace, happiness. The direct path of purification of our mind or happiness is that practicing Dhamma. The more we practice Dhamma, the more we purify our mind. The more we purify our mind, the more we are happier. When we see the Buddha's message, in one side, the Buddha explained the way how we become a blissful life. On the other side, the Buddha explained the way how we overcome suffering completely. In the mundane level, with the understanding of the karmic law, we develop positive thoughts in our mind by practicing 3 meritorious deeds, such as Dana, Sila, and Bhavana. Dana means generosity, Sila means virtue or moral conduct, and Bhavana means meditation. In the mundane level, we practice these 3 meritorious deeds. It says in Buddhism, Dhanancha Samacharyancha Metta Chittancha Bhave. Dana means generosity or sharing, and Samacharyan means sila or virtue. Metta Chittan means practicing loving kindness meditation. These are the 3 meritorious deeds that we practice in the mundane level, focusing on a blissful life hereafter. But we can see the results in this immediate life. Here we have the confidence in the karmic law explained by the Buddha. What is the nature of the karmic law? Whatever we do with intention, according to our mental situation, we will have the same results. If our mind is polluted, the results are negative. If our minds are pure and calm, the results are fruitful. That is why Buddha says, Mano Pubbangama Dhamma, Mano Setta Manomaya. Mind is the forerunner. Mind is chief. Mind Medade. If someone does something with a wicked mind, physically, verbally, or mentally, the results are negative, then suffering follows us. Nobody likes to get suffering. That is why we should overcome negative thoughts from our mind. Here, would explain the correct path. Manasache pasanena bahasadiva karotiva. If someone does something with a pure mind, physically, verbally, or mentally, fruitful results follow us. In this situation, always we train our mind to develop positive thoughts in our mind, such as generosity, compassion, virtue, mindfulness, wisdom, compassion. These are the positive thoughts we develop when we practice Dhamma, especially in the mundane level. When we go to the next level, the supra-mundane level, we understand the nature of our life or arising and cessation of suffering. Whenever we are ignorant, we depend on outside. It means we are controlled by the outside world. When outside world changes, we are suffering. In this situation, we understand how we overcome suffering. Whenever we are wise and mindful, we are not controlled by the outside world. We depend on our understanding, our wisdom, and mindfulness. Then, when we see something, when we hear something, when we smell something, we immediately understand our mind and body arise and cease at the moment. When we see the impermanence of this reality, we depend on our understanding. It means we can overcome suffering. In this path, when we discuss the Buddhist meditation can be divided into two. One of them is Samatha Bhavana or concentration meditation. The other one, Vipassana Bhavana or insight meditation. The purpose of concentration meditation or Samatha Bhavana is to purify our mind from 5 hindrances, Pancha Nivarana, such as Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddhacha Kukucha, Vichikicha. We purify our mind from these negative thoughts by practicing Samatha Bhavana. In Buddhism, there are 40 meditation techniques in Samatha Bhavana. And also, when mind gains concentration, we reflect on impermanence or insight meditation, Vipassana Bhavana. The foundation of Buddhist meditation is that mindfulness. Being aware of our body and mind in the present moment. At the same time, we develop positive thoughts in our mind, and also when mind gradually gains concentration, we reflect on the world reality as it is. World reality means the 3 characteristics, anicca, dukkha, anatta, impermanence, dissatisfaction, and selflessness. These are the 3 characteristics we reflect on when we practice Vipassana or insight meditation. At the very beginning on this path, Buddha says, Sile patittahaya naro sapanyo chittang panyancha bhavayam. The wise person practice Chitta Bhavana and Panya Bhavana. The Chitta Bhavana means Samatha Bhavana. Panya Bhavana means Vipassana Bhavana. The foundation of this meditation is that sila or virtue, discipline in our speech and behavior, especially practice in 5 precepts. We practice samatha and vipassana bhavana. The main purpose of practicing meditation is that purifying our mind. We directly focus on purification of our mind from greed, anger, and delusion. As the result of practicing samatha bhavana, we mainly reduce greed or anger, greed or craving, and anger or ill will. This is the main purpose of practicing samatha bhavana. As you are comfortable, you can practice several meditation techniques which come in Buddhism, such as metta bhavana, loving kindness meditation, buddhanusati, the contemplation of the Buddha's qualities, Dhammanupassana, the qualities of the Dhamma, Silanupassana, contemplating on the qualities of virtue, Chaganupassana, contemplating on the qualities of charity. These are the positive thoughts that we practice as the Samatha Bhavana techniques. Friends, in the Dhamma, at the very beginning of this session, we hope to practice a Samatha meditation technique. Especially here, we practice Metta Bhavana. Metta Bhavana is highly appreciated in Buddhism. In many discourses, the Supreme Buddha explained the benefits of practicing loving kindness meditation. We mostly suffer because of anger. By practicing loving kindness meditation or Metta Bhavana, we reduce anger from our mind. The more we practice loving kindness meditation, the more we overcome anger or ill will, which is one of the main defilements that disturb our peace of mind. When we practice the Buddha's message, all the practices can be summarized into 2. In one side, we should practice loving kindness meditation. On the other side, we practice mindfulness meditation. Metta Bhavana and Satipatthana. These are the main meditation techniques, spiritual qualities that we practice on the path of liberation explained by the Blessed One. Okay, friends in the Dhamma, now we practice loving kindness meditation for our inner peace. The Supreme Buddha explains very clearly, Yantan santam padang abhisamecca, sabbe sattha bhavantu sukhitatta. He who wishes to attain the peace of mind should practice loving kindness meditation. Thus, may all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Following this message of the Blessed One, now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation for the purification of our mind, for the happiness of our life. Okay, for that, please get ready for the sitting meditation as a samatha meditation technique, Metta Bhavana. Okay, friends in Dhamma, please relax your body. Straight your body. And keep your hands in your lap. Be aware of your body posture that you are sitting here. From your head to legs and from your legs to head. Be aware of your body posture that you are sitting here. Please be aware of the present moment. At the same time, keep your attention around the nose or upper lip. Keeping attention around the nose or upper lip in the present moment. Now I am going to practice loving kindness meditation, spreading loving kindness thoughts to everyone, those who are in this world. May all beings in this place be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all beings in the east direction be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of liberation, Nibbana. May all beings in the west direction be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all beings in the north direction be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of liberation, Nibbana. May all beings in the south direction be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of liberation, Nibbana. May all beings in the upper direction be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all beings in the down direction be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of liberation, Nibbana. May all beings in the entire world be well, happy and peaceful. May they attain the supreme bliss of liberation, Nibbana. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. I see the all over the world like my family, like my children. I spread loving kindness thoughts to everyone, those who are in this world. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. When I see a person, when I hear a sound of a person, I consider that person like only my son or daughter. I see it all over the world like my children, like my parents. May all beings in the world be well, happy and peaceful. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhe tanta. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhe tanta. Sabbe santa bhavantu sukhe tanta. Vetva sausate hamakal nidukin patva sapatate samagiva muniki. Vetva sausate hamakal nidukin patva sapatate සමගිව මුනිකි. වෙත්වා සෞසත හැමකල් නිදුකී පත්වා සැපතට සමගිව මුනිකී. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, friends in Dhamma, at this moment, we practice loving kindness meditation. According to Buddha's message, practicing loving kindness meditation is the highest way that we can generate positive thoughts in our mind in the mundane level. Whenever we practice loving kindness meditation in the maximum level, we have no negative thoughts at that moment in our minds, such as jealousy, anger, craving, greed. These negative thoughts are not in our minds at that moment. Our mind is so pure and calm. If you want to see the beauty of your mind, you should practice loving kindness meditation in your day-to-day life. Buddha says very clearly, as a person who is wise, who was born in this world, there are two techniques that we have to practice to develop our mind to the maximum level. Atti bhikkhave dhamma abhinya bhave tabba samatocha vipassanacha. Practicing samatha and vipassana are the highest qualities that we can practice in this life as a person who is wise. Buddha says very clearly, wisdom is very, very important. Suffering definitely comes to the person who is unwise and unmindful. Suffering never comes to the person who is wise and mindful. If you want to overcome suffering, Buddha says the path, practicing samatha and vipassana meditation is the highest way that we can practice to overcome suffering. Suffering comes because of our ignorance or delusion. By practicing samatha and vipassana meditations, we reduce ignorance or delusion. It is the main defilement that causes us to come to our life suffering. Therefore, our success depends on our happiness. Our happiness completely depends on the duration of practicing samatha and vipassana. Here, practicing metta bhavana or loving kindness meditation is very, very important. The Buddha says very clearly, we can practice loving kindness meditation in four postures. Tittang charan nisinnoa, sayanoa, yavatasvigadamiddo. According to Karanimetta Sutta, Buddha says we can practice loving kindness meditation in our four postures: standing, walking, sitting, and lying down. In these four postures, we are able to practice loving kindness meditation, contemplating on thus, may all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. In your day-to-day life, when you walk, when you exercise, you can practice loving kindness meditation. May all beings in this city be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings in this state be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings in this world be well, happy, and peaceful. So on. This is the way how we can practice loving kindness meditation in our day-to-day life. When you drive, when you work in your office, when you cook something, when you talk to someone, if you can practice loving kindness meditation, it means you are practicing Dhamma. Whenever you practice Dhamma, it means you are on the path of liberation. What is the path of liberation? The Noble Eightfold Path, Arya Attangika Magga. where you can see loving kindness meditation in the Noble Eightfold Path, Aryattangika Magga. When you practice Samma Sankappa, Avyapada Sankappa, that is Metta meditation. Whenever you listen to Dhamma, or whenever you reflect on the Four Noble Truths, you practice Samadhi, right understanding. When you practice loving kindness meditation, you practice Samma Sankappa, right thoughts or right intention. When you practice generosity, you practice Nekkhamma Sankappa, right intention, Samma Sankappa. When you practice Sila or discipline in your speech and behavior, you practice Samma Vacha and Samma Kammanta, right speech and right action. Whenever you do a job righteously, honestly, correctly, you practice Samma Ajiva, right livelihood. When you have a good effort not to do evil and to practice good deeds, you practice Samma Vayama, right effort. Whenever you practice Anapanasati Bhavana, breathing meditation, you practice Sati or Samadhi, right mindfulness or right concentration. Whenever you are aware of your body, feelings, consciousness, and mental formations, what do you practice? You practice Samasati, right mindfulness. If we have correct understanding what the Blessed One explained, we can spend every moment practicing Dhamma. Whenever you practice Dhamma, it means you are on the path of liberation. Every moment you are overcoming negative thoughts from your mind. Whenever you practice Dhamma, it means you are away from suffering. Whenever we practice Dhamma, suffering doesn't come to our life. We are free from suffering. This is the main purpose of everyone. Getting rid of suffering and achieving happiness is the main purpose of everyone who was born in this world. Dear friends in the Dhamma, we are so fortunate. We know the correct path, direct path. How do we achieve the real happiness? How we gain the real happiness according to what the Blessed One explained. Here, we should take care of our mind. Mind is the main thing that decides our suffering or happiness. Therefore, we should take care of our mind like our only son or daughter. We should not give any chance to everyone to disturb our peace of mind. We should keep our mind pure and calm like a lotus flower, which originates in the mud and water. It comes over mud and water. It blooms very beautiful. It is very nice. We should keep our mind pure and calm like a lotus flower. It means we are happy. If you really take care of your life, if you really respect your life, please keep your mind pure and calm. The way how we keep our mind pure and calm is that practicing three disciplines, Trivida Siksha, Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. Sila means discipline in our speech and behavior, especially practicing the 5 precepts. abstaining from taking life, abstaining from stealing, abstaining from sexual misconduct, abstaining from false speech, abstaining from intoxicating drinks and drugs. This is the way how we practice virtue or moral conduct, morality, according to what the Supreme Buddha explained us very clearly and kindly. Having this good discipline, we go forward by practicing Samatha Bhavana, such as loving kindness meditation. Finally, we come to the Vipassana Bhavana, insight meditation. The main purpose of practicing insight meditation, Vipassana Bhavana, is that to reduce ignorance or delusion, which is the worst defilement that disturb our peace of mind. Here we should have the clear understanding the nature of ignorance or delusion. When we see something, when we hear something, when we taste something, when we touch something, when we smell something, we can contact it in the present moment with the material world. But when we understand it, the very first experience, the form has already ceased. We recognize everything through our mind consciousness. Sabbe Dhamma Mano Vijnana Dhatuya Vinyeya. We recognize everything through our mind consciousness. When we recognize something through our mind consciousness, our five senses have already ceased. And also five consciousnesses, such as eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness. These five consciousnesses have already ceased when we recognize something through our senses. This is the reality, what happens to our life every moment, whether we like or not. If we can reflect on this reality, it means we practice Vipassana Bhavana or insight meditation. Whenever we practice insight meditation, we completely overcome ignorance. It means we have understood the nature of the outside material world, and at the same time, we reflect on the impermanence of the present moment, mind consciousness. That mind consciousness also arises and ceases at the moment. It is not permanent. It is impermanent. It is dissatisfactory. It is selfless. With this understanding, we release from the outside material world. At the same time, we release from our mind objects and mental formations. For that, now we spend few minutes to practice insight meditation through Anapanasati Bhavana, breathing meditation. Breathing meditation is very special in Buddhism. The reason is that with the correct understanding, if a person can practice breathing meditation, he is able to develop fourfold mindfulnesses. As the result of practicing fourfold mindfulnesses, Satara Satipatthana, we are able to develop Satta Bojjhanga. Sati, Dhamma Vijaya, Viriya, Piti, Passaddhi, Samadhi, Upekka. As a result of developing these 7 enlightenment factors, Satta Bojjhanga, we are able to gain the Vijja and Vimukti, or knowledge and liberation. Therefore, if we really respect our life, we should respect our mind. We should take care of our mind. We should develop our mind. The highest way that we can develop our mind is that practice in breathing meditation or Anapanasati Bhavana. We start Anapanasati Bhavana as a Samatha meditation technique. When mind gains concentration, we gradually go to the insight meditation or Vipassana Bhavana, reflecting on arising and ceasing of mind and body or five aggregates, Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana. Okay, friends in the Dhamma, let's try to practice Anapanasati Bhavana for few minutes for our inner peace. Please get ready for that. Please take a seat as you are comfortable. Relax your body, please. And keep your body straight. Be aware of your body posture that you are sitting here. From your head to legs and from your legs to head. Keep your attention around the nose or upper lip in the present moment. Don't think your past or future. Is completely keep your attention in the present moment. When I am breathing in, I am aware of that now I am breathing in. When I breathe out, I am fully aware of that now I am breathing out. I contemplate on my very natural breathing in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. I am breathing in and out, focusing on my entire breathing body. Breathing in, breathing out. I am breathing in and out happily. Breathing in, breathing out. I am breathing in and out, being aware of my consciousness. My mind is so pure and calm. My mind is free from craving, anger, and delusion. With this understanding, I am breathing in and out mindfully. Breathing in, breathing out. When mind gradually gains concentration, I reflect on impermanence, which happens to my life every moment. Every moment, the five aggregates, Rupa, form, Vedana, feeling, Sanya, perception, Sankhara, mental formations, and Vijnana, consciousness. They arise and they immediately cease at the moment. Reflecting on arising and ceasing of these five aggregates, contemplating on impermanence, I am breathing in and out. Arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing. Aniccanupasse viharati assa sissamiti sikkati. Aniccanupasse viharati passa sissamiti sikkati. Every moment, these five aggregates arise with the arising of causes, and they immediately cease with the cessation of these causes. Arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing. With this understanding, I release from the outside material world. At the same time, I reflect on the arising and ceasing of my present mental formations. Everything is impermanent. Everything is dissatisfactory. Everything is selflessness. Sabbe sankara anicchati yada panyaya passati ata nibbindati dukke esa maggo visuddhiya. All conditioned things are impermanent. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Sabbe sankara dukkati yada panyaya passati ata nibbindati dukke esa maggo visuddhya. All conditioned things are dissatisfactory. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Samve Dhamma anantati yada panyaya passati ata nibbindati dukke esa maggo visuddhya. All phenomena are selfless. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Okay, dear friends in Dhamma, now we practice Dhamma, especially meditation, having moral conduct, sila. Here we practice samatha and vipassana, concentration, and insight meditation. Practicing Dhamma is the highest way that we respect our life. If we want to respect our life, we should respect our mind. How do we respect our mind? Purification of our mind. If a person can purify his or her mind, that is the real way how we can respect our life. Dear friends in the Dhamma, the Supreme Buddha, our spiritual teacher, has explained the correct path how we respect our life, how we give the value of our life by practicing Dhamma, especially by practicing three disciplines, Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, virtue, concentration, and wisdom. We can give the highest value to our life. It means we purify our mind. The more we purify our mind, the more we are happier. Happiness is the main purpose of everyone who was born in this world. If our happiness depends on outside material world, actually that is not the real happiness. The reason is that every moment it can change. By practicing Dhamma, we make a refuge within us using the Dhamma. Dhamma Depa Bhikkhave Virata Dhamma Sarana Nanya Sarana. That is why the Blessed One says, dwell with yourself as an island, as a refuge, with no other refuge. How do we make a refuge within us? Practicing meditation. Practicing meditation is the highest way that we can make a refuge within us, according to what the Supreme Buddha explained very kindly. Okay? Friends in the Dhamma, now we are going to end this Dhamma session. By the power of this spirituality that we accrued throughout this whole spiritual activity, may your departed relatives, especially the parents of Mr. and Mrs. Sarat and Vinita Vitanachi, they hope to transfer this merit to their parents, Mr. Wilson Vitanachi and Mrs. Kusuma Vitanachi, the parents of Mr. Sarat Vitanachi, and also you hope to transfer merits to your parents, Mr. Hamilton Jayasekara and Mrs. Sujata Jayasekara, parents of Mrs. Vinita Vitanachi. And also you all who participated in this program, you can remember your departed relatives. By the power of the spirituality, may all your departed relatives receive this merit and may they have blissful lives, and finally may they attain the final bliss of liberation. With that intention, let's say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu 3 times to share this merit with our departed relatives. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. By the power of this spirituality that you accrued through this program, may you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no problems come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May your all righteous wishes meet with success. Finally, may all of us attain the final bliss of liberation, Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dukkam pantaca nindukha, bhayam pantaca nindbhayam, sokam pantaca nisokam, Kunto sambe pipanino, dukin pelena satn, dukin midetva, bien pelena satn, bienati vetva, sovinte vena satn, somnas vetva, නිතින් මේ හැම සත් සුවපත් වෙත්වා. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
ගෞරවනීය අපේ ආම්ද්‍රණ වහන්සේගෙන් සරයි. නායක පින්වතුනි, අද දවසේ අපේ විහාරස්ථානයේ තුලින් ඒ විකාශනය කරන ධර්ම දේශනාව සඳහා සම්බන්ධ වෙලායි සම්පත්දායකත්වයේ දක්වමින් ඉතාමත් සුමధుර ලෙස ධර්ම දේශනාවන් පැවැත්වූ අපේ ස්කොඩ ධම්මගරුව අපේ පන්ත ආම්ද්‍රණ වහන්සේට බොහොමත්ම පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනා සිදු කරනවා. ඒ වගේම උන්වහන්සේට මෙවැනි ශාසනික කටයුතු සිදු කරන්නට තුනුරුවන්ගේ ආරක්ෂාව ශක්තිය සැලසේවා කියලා අපි උන්වහන්සේට පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනා පූර්වකව ප්‍රාර්ථනාවන් සිදු කරනවා. ඒත් එක්කම මේ අවස්ථාවට සම්බන්ධ වුණු සියලුම දායක පින්වතුන්, විශේෂයෙන්ම අද දවසේ දායකත්වයේ දක්වමින් කටයුතු කරන්නට යෙදුණු විනීතා විතානාච්චි නෝන මහත්මිය සහ සරත් විතානාච්චි මහත්මයා තමන්ගේ ආදරණීය මව්පියන් සිහිපත් කරමින් ඒ අයට පින් අනුමෝදන් සිදු කරන්නට මේ ධර්ම දේශනාවේ පින්කම සිදු කරන්නට යෙදුණ ඒ හැම දිනකටමත් ධර්ම දේශනාව සඳහා අපේ ආරාධනාව කාරුණිකව පිළි අරගෙන මේ අවස්ථාවට අඩමු කළ ඒ කටයුතු සාර්ථක කරගන්නට සහාය ගෞරවනීය ආම්ද්‍රණ වහන්සේටත් අද හැම දිනකටමත් අපි අවසාන වශයෙන් තුනුරුවන් සරණ දීර්ඝායු සම්පත් නිදුක් නිරෝගී චිර ජීවනයේ සියලු පින්වල කෙලවර අපට තුම් නිර්වාණ සම්පත් අවබෝධ කර ගන්නට මේ සියලු පින්කම් හේතු වාසනා වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. හොඳයි, එහෙමනම් හැම දිනාටම නිර්වාණ සරණයි.
Teren sarnai.
Teren sarnai.
Teren sarnai.
තෙරුවන් සරණයි හාමුදුරුවෝ.
තෙරුවන් සරණයි.